Good morning. Hi, everybody. I'm Shauna. Hi. And this is Ring of Light Crafts. Welcome, welcome. Um, we are going to be making angels out of shells. Hi, Ruth. Welcome. We're going to be making some angels out of seashells. Well, I guess they were clam shells at one time. We're going to be making some angels out of these. I have 3 different lives I will do with these to give you guys ideals, but I need to keep it under a certain minimum of time for my other project. So, anyways, we're going to make something out of these. Technically, it's still morning here, but good afternoon to you. That's awesome. It's only like 10:44 here. If you guys hear a bunch of noise and banging, the dogs go crazy, be nice. It's because the people next door rebuild a house, and I guess they have to rebuild something else to do with that house so it can finish the process of selling it. Anyways, we have some fun with these. Like I was saying, I got 3 lives that I will do on the subject. So this is live number 1. So let's do this. All right. 144 there. Cool. Closer to bed. I need to go to bed. No, I need a nap. That's cool. I'm glad. I love it. Okay, today, the ones that we're going to be making is little ornament angels. I just did this one all out of gold. There's no face on this one, but you can paint your face, hand paint. I would use either the acrylic pens or acrylic paints to finish up the little face if you wanted a face. What's so neat about these, and like you will see on the next tutorial, if it's like for a special someone, you can write like Merry Christmas on it, and the year, I love you, whatever you want on the back of it, their name, and use that with the acrylic pens, and at least that's how I would acrylic pens, and it'd be pretty cool. So anyways, we're going to make these little angels today. So let's get started, shall we? Let me set this one down. Now, I do have a bag of shells. I want to say you can probably find some of these shells at the Dollar Tree, because I have seen shells there. Good morning, Brooklyn. Hello. I've seen some shells at the Dollar Tree. These, however, I believe were a gift to me, so I don't know where these ones came from. So let's get started. This is live number 1 out of 3. So I'm going to lower you guys down, and here we go. Watch your guys' eyes, and here's my dirty table. I so need to clean up my table again. Okay, let me back you guys up. First thing you're going to need to do is find a shell you want to use. Some of the shells have what you might call little flaws. I call them little creativities, a little creativeness about them, okay? So I'm going to keep that on there. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and grab a pipe cleaner. You will need a shell, a pipe cleaner. I got one out of here. I've been using gold just because it is Christmas time and it's what I have handy. And we also will need a little head, which, oh, you kitty cat. Oh my goodness, that cat is something else. I have like 7 projects on my table. Leave it to the cat, right? Let me grab another head. Sorry about that. Okay, these heads, you guys, I do not know where they came from. Well, I know where I got this. I got this at a thrift store for $1. It was full. Couldn't pass it up, right? The hardest thing for me with this thing is opening it up. I should have Grandpa do this before that. Okay. It came with all these little things in it, but I have 1 head left, thanks to the kitty cat. I knew the cat was needed. I should have left it in here until it was time. Come on. I don't want all this other stuff falling out. Oh, no. What the heck? head go? Excuse me. Still got that dumb call. There's our head. Okay. We'll just throw these right back in here. And this one. Oh, got the little square too, and I think we went there. Okay. Now, our very first step is, guys, is to cut our pipe cleaner. Choose any color you want. But I'm just going to cut it about so long. And I'm going to, very first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this head tie on my hand. This dead head tie. And we're going to go ahead and make this into our little halo. Just going to loop it around my finger. And then that little extra piece here, I'm just going to twist it. Just like you would any other pipe cleaner. Hopefully got it big enough to do that. There we go. And just make sure it can fall over like that. This part here, I'm going to actually keep it because what we're going to do is we're going to measure it first. We're going to put it right through our little head here and see if that is how long we want it to be. About like so. And then we got this extra piece. Now I'm going to fold this extra piece over just to hold it for a second because we're going to need our glue gun. And I usually do it the opposite way. Now I just know where I might need to cut it. I'm going to take some of my glue and I'm just going to stick it right, whoops, too much came out because I pulled it up. Just going to stick it right through that hole there. Unless your fingers are like mine, don't do what I just did. Okay. I'm just going to stick that right in there. And measure it where I want my head to be. And that glue is going to hold it in there for me. So now we got this little head going here. Get the glue off my fingers that I just put my hand in. Okay. The bottom part we're going to pull up. And instead of cutting it, you guys, I'm going to wrap it just a little. And I'm going to use this, even though I just got glue all over it, to help support it to my eggshell. But I think I will cut the part that got all that extra glue on it because that just feels funny. Okay. That's the first time that actually happened with all the glue like that. Surprisingly. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my glue. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue right here at the bottom. Since this is the bottom, it's okay if you get extra glue. Because we're just going to wrap that around to help hold it. That piece will help hold our head on. That's why I did that. I don't know who else this came on. Let me raise you guys up slightly here. Badette. Hi. I know I butchered your name. I'm sorry. Hi, Tammy. Okay. I just want to see who else was here. I know I butchered your name. I'm sorry. And then we got our little head here going. Now, before you do anything else, you may want to go ahead and paint your little face or whatever you want on there. But we're not going to paint this one because it's going to be used towards another project. So, our next step is to pick the shell we want to use, which I did, this one here. And we're going to attach this to the shell. But it won't be a permanent attachment yet. I'm doing this slight little attachment just as a very temporary hold. So if it comes off, don't worry about it. It's just temporary. Because I want to take my pipe cleaner. Oops, come on. Get on there temporarily even. Just stay. And I'm measuring around my little neck here. I feel like that is so bright. There you go. And we're just going to measure right around my neck. So I have an ideal. And then I'm just going to take it right off. That's why I said a temporary hold. What I'm doing is I'm measuring the part that will be the little scarf-like around the neck. Okay? This will come up into the part that will hang it onto the tree, which I'm going to just trim it so far. I'm going to go ahead and bring that down. We're just going to twist these two together, just like we would a piece of bread, sandwich bread or something. Twist it in there so we don't see that excess piece there. And whoops, I just untwisted it. You could have just made the whole loop around and not have to worry about twisting it together. But for some reason I did my other one backwards, so I'm doing this one backwards as well. And you can make these a little bigger if you want. This little loop you should never see. Pull it apart because I don't like how it's holding. Okay, let's try it again. Just like it was a piece of bread. There you go. A couple times, and now we're going to hide it on the inside. Bring it down since I did it backwards. There we go. And this is a lot smaller than ones I usually make. But now we got our little piece that our head is going to set on. So what we do, get our little head or the back of the loop. And we're just going to go ahead and add glue right here. The reason why is the heads have problems sticking on the shells. They take a long time. You have to break them off a couple of times because most of it falls off anyways. So now we're just going to attach this little piece that go right around the neck to help hold it to the shell. That's why I was doing this section here. And pull that up. There we go. That just gives it a little bit of extra anyways. Now we're just going to add a little bit of glue on the bottom of this. Take it to our shell. And try not to have too much glue like I just did. And put our head right on there. And we just got to hold it for a few minutes. Now, because, I don't know if you guys see it, it'll break off here. It's not quite done. There is a little bit of glue there. I'm just going to go ahead and take my gold. Whoops. I opened it the wrong way. I'm going to go ahead and take my gold glitter. Just to kind of fill in where that little extra glue came out. And it would look just like it's part of this. Come on, come out of there. There we go. I'm just going to tap it a little. There we go. Now we got our little piece in there. No biggie. See? There we go. So technically, you got a little angel right now you can put on your tree just like this. Or we can do our next step, which is kind of a plain little angel. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to decorate her up. And I have some of these little gems still. Once again, these are some of the stuff that was given to someone that gave them to me. So we're going to go ahead, pick any color you want. I'm going to stick with the smaller pink and maybe some small purple ones. And let's see. There's another pink. See if we find another purple. Let's go there. And let's see what we can do with those. We might just need 3 of them. On one of them I use 5. It's up to you. I have some very tiny ones I wanted to use, but unfortunately, I can't find my tweezers and I can't hold them because they are literally the tiniest little things. So we got 4 here actually. And go yes, baby, it's okay. And here goes the back. Bliss. They were all outside just a minute ago, so now they're all inside. And we'll go ahead and add our little stones. And just get them on there, nice and simple. They were balking at the people next door, guys. For those that don't know, they redesigned a home and now it's up for sale. And I do believe they had to come back and fix some things that, for whatever reason, had to be fixed. Maybe they actually listened to me and told them they can get another $30,000 off of that home easily because it has like a little back home made into it. That was a garage and they made half it into a home, but they didn't repair it. They just left it and it's all falling down, needs to be condemned. Or what they should have done is took the extra $10,000 or so and fix it. Because then they can turn around and add $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on the sale of the home. Because then technically it has 2 homes. So it can become a house plus a rental. So I think they actually listened to me. The lady's like, oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay, so we do have enough room for 1 more pink stone. So let's go ahead and find a little pink stone. I hope that's what they're doing. I thought it'd be a neat little alt studio. That's why I told them that. Okay. Go ahead and add one more little guy here. Now this will be a series of 3, you guys. This is why this is so fast, so alive. Let me just get that on there. It comes off. So there we go. We got our little angel. And I'm going to go ahead and raise you guys up here for a second. Watch your pretty eyes. Hi, Claudia. Welcome, you guys. So here's this one. Hi, Johnny. Welcome. Just a real simple little angel. You can hook them on your Christmas tree. Don't forget, if you want, you can make a face. Take off all the blue spider webs, of course. You make your pretty little face on there, however you want to do it. Add a glitter, take away. It's totally up to you. But don't forget, you can also special sign it for someone special in your life. Now, the next one, I'm actually going to go off of this live, and we will come right back in on another live because I have to do them in sections, you guys. I'm not trying to be rude. So if you want to come back and join me, like as soon as I can get this boot up, I'm coming right back for part 2. As always, you guys, thank you for joining me. And don't forget, be blessed.